Today we're chasing mackerel, spotted, Spanish, not that fussy, and it's been a very mixed season today. Lots of fresh water going into our ocean, meaning the fish have not hit a consistent pattern. That means versatility, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. A mixture of live baits, dead baits, possibly a metal jig. Let's go and see if we can create a bite. Have enough liveys for a session? Let's go find ourselves a mackerel. Comes to finding mackerel, I typically find they go to similar spots most years. They're just pelagic, so following the current trail, they're looking for sections of reef that hold bait, but you will find they come to similar places. Now, I typically look for mine in 30 to 50 metres of water most years, and I'll find that around the season they come to similar haunts at similar times. So if you've caught mackerel or heard of mackerel being caught in a certain spot, wherever you are on the coast at a certain time of year, that's a good place to start looking. Found an attractive looking spot to fish, plenty of life on the sounder. Pretty sure they're mackerel. Now we're going to try and get a bite, and to do that we're going to split up the efforts. I've got a live bait rig ready to go down. We're going to put a floater out the back, and we're also going to have the metal slug ready to go just in case. So those three options, depending on what that sounder tells us, will hopefully put us in the right place to get a bite. Right, there we go. Beauty. There we go. There we go. Where are you going to go? Fighting all the way over there. Oh, what happened there? Oh, unless we got sharked. That's maybe exactly what just happened. Oh, that's disappointing. Just setting up the live bait rig to put down now. This stage I'm using stock standard mackerel rig. So nose hook, section of wire, treble that goes into the tail of the fish. Pretty much all those Spanish and spotty bites hit mid-fish. That's where you want that treble, it's the important hook. I haven't put wire ahead of the rig yet. I say yet because we'll see how we go. It tends to find, you tend to get more bites without too much wire off the front of that rig. But if we start getting bitten off too much, then I'll re-rig and put a section of wire at the front. Just dropping the live bait rig down now. And there is a fair bit of life starting to cruise through the sounder between 20 and 30 metres of water. So I'm probably going to put it just at the top of that for the moment, instead of 20 metres. Sounder shows me where it is. Just set the drag on it. So straight away fish came up, and then they sat at 30. So I'm going to drop a little bit further down. This is the bit where it gets engaging. Watch your sounder, see what's going on. Fish will come up and have a look at it. And hopefully they come up in numbers, because that's when the temptation gets a little bit high and one comes and eats it. Come on, feels mackerel-like. That feels mackerel-like. Sounder lit up, that livey just started to panic. You see that sort of stuff, you go, here we go. Come on, buddy, come here. There we have it. Yo beauty. The Spanish and spotties are here. Starting to work out a pattern. The livey has been agitating them all day. We've got a lot of bites on the livey. We've had bite-offs, longer trace now, we're starting to convert. It's a beautiful spotted mackerel. They're in there hunting with the Spanish, and when you find them, so sometimes varying up those techniques. There's been not a lot on the slug today, a couple of mac tuna. The floater's had very little interest, but the livey being the one that's got the bite. So having all those techniques at your disposal, great way to go and have a whole lot of fun with your local mackerel. The rig's really simple. I've got a 20 to 50 pound Venom spin rod, 50 pound braid. I've got a 50 pound mainline leader, and I'm running it to a barrel sinker, swivel, and 1.5 meters of trace. And then I've got my wire, my single strand. Pretty much I've given myself about 15 centimetres of leader ahead of my nose hook. Had a couple of bite offs today, so I've changed the rig to that. Then our nose hook pretty much goes through the nostrils of the bait, and then that treble, it's a number 2, pin it in the flank, put it down into action, and they seem to like it. Wow, something proper here. It is going hardcore one way. Oh, nice. Big Spanish bowl, look at that. I want to see if I can tail you. Pretty well hooked. So putting a hook in you. There we go. Beautiful. There's the results of playing with mackerel. Bunch of different techniques in action. Today it was all about liveys, putting them underneath the boat, and these guys were just happy to oblige. And I call that a pretty successful day. You little beauty.